on Facebook, so this is how it's going to go down. I'll make videos on Facebook Live, and I'll make videos on YouTube. If you don't like it, don't watch my shit. But I'm making videos for myself and for my fans. If you can't handle that, that's your problem, not mine. Yes, I've had a couple of drinks, and a lot of people are trying to treat me like some fucking circus animal, telling me when to perform and make videos. Fuck all that. Do you see this Cobra cane right here? The one I custom painted my very self. Yes. I went to a bar earlier. And bought a couple of 40s. And I had my Cobra cane with me, and like every hot chick in that bar was checking me out. Legitly. Like, this one chick was like, "That's a cool cane, where'd you get it?" I'm like, I ordered it online, and I repainted it myself. And she was like, "That's cool, I can dig it." Hell yeah. Chicks are digging the Cobra cane, and that's what's up. But yes, I'll be making videos on YouTube for my YouTube fans and for people who reconnect with me on Facebook because they're fans of my YouTube. They can get these videos right here where I shred guitar on Facebook and shit. Yeah, just because you don't see these videos doesn't mean you're not going to get videos up on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I'll be making videos for YouTube, trust and believe. I got a YouTube video challenge in store for when I hit 6,000 subscribers. I'll be doing a video about that and talking about Troll Slayer for YouTube after I get done with this little Facebook Live video. But yeah, King Cobra don't fuck around. People can talk all the shit they want about me. It don't fucking faze me. I'm drunk as shit right now. I've had like damn near 2 whole Old English 40s. And I'm good to go, man. I'm good to fucking go. Not a whole lot of people are joining the chat, but that's because it's late as fuck, and I'm cool with it, you know what I'm saying, because I understand. 3 and 4 in the morning, I got the next 3 days off, you know what I'm saying, or so. You know, most people aren't going to be up when I'm doing my thing, you know what I'm saying. But I got an awesome pipe full of awesome tobacco. Got my home defense. I'm good to go. And you want to keep this empty, of course, because this is gun safety 101. Just to show you that it's empty, I'll break it open halfway. Okay, all the way. Fuck it. You can see that it's empty. I don't load my double barrel shotgun unless I have to use it. Oh. And on dry firing, it's not going to fuck it up. This is a very sexy, very well maintained, very freshly made, freshly repaired double barrel 12 gauge shotgun. And I enjoy owning this thing too much to do anything stupid with it. You know what I'm saying, Facebook? Like, I love owning this gun so much that the thought of doing something stupid with it is pointless. I have the zip ties holding it right here so that when I carry it on the field, if I have to swivel it from my back, it's done and done. This is pretty fucking sexy. This is my first legally purchased firearm. And I've shot this 12 gauge a couple of times. And 12 gauge shotguns are fun to shoot. I don't care who you are. But they do kick. So if you go to shoot something like this, you gotta make sure you got a good grip on it, like right, just like that. You know what I'm saying? Facebook, because you could dislocate your arm shooting something like this. This isn't even the original fucking stock, mind you, but the the repair on this shotgun is beyond gorgeous. And the sling on it with the black and the green zip ties. It looks sick as fuck. This is a very nice shotgun, yes. Stoker double barrel 12 gauge internal hammers. This kind of thing is excellent for home defense. And mind you, living in an apartment complex, I know what I got for home defense. And trust and believe, I got shotgun shells for home defense. Every once in a while, it's fun to go out and plink, you know what I'm saying? And plinking with the double barrel 12 gauge, you kind of feel like Doc Holliday for a second. I'm a Huckleberry. Why, Johnny Ringo, you look like somebody just walked over your grave. A quote from Spider-Man, with great power comes great responsibility. And this here is a Stoker double barrel side-by-side 12 gauge shotgun. Ever since I was a kid, I've always loved double barrel shotguns. When I was a kid, I didn't know shit about gauges. All I knew is I like double barrel shotguns. My parents were like, no, we don't trust you with the gun, blah, blah, blah. I get out of my parents' house, get my own apartment, make my own goddamn rules, and then with my tax returns, I bought a double barrel shotgun from Sportsman's Warehouse for $420. And then after using it for a couple of years, the original stock broke on it, and when I had the stock and the triggers fixed, the rear trigger no longer worked, and they fixed everything to where both triggers will fire and strike the shells like they're supposed to. When they replaced the stock, the forearm needed to be restained because it didn't match the buttstock. People are saying that I got fucked over by the gunsmith. I disagree. My shotgun's in working order, it's fully restored, and the wood's been restained a darker color. And this bad company with darker wood is beyond fucking sexy. Now, the original shotgun stock did not have this rubber pad on the back. The original stock was the factory stock, plastic right here, no butt pad whatsoever. And I shot that shit like a champ. I was getting pretty good too. And the nice thing about these zip ties, they hold the sling on my shotgun right where it's supposed to be, at the perfect position. At the same time, it doesn't obstruct my bead sight. As you notice, my shotgun has a bead right there. I use that. Okay, that's the bead right there. For those of you unfamiliar with shotguns, that's the bead right there. I use that for a point of reference to aim. And one thing I wouldn't mind trying is skeet shooting. Skeet shooting is definitely a sport I can get into. We had a couple people joining the chat. Check these people out. Michael Robinson says, don't quit, Snake. Life is worth living. Oh, no shit. Life is awesome. Like, I'm not gonna commit suicide. Fuck suicide, man. I got a sexy ass shotgun, and I got a legion of fans who tune in to watch my videos. I mean, come on. I'm super badass at guitar, and I got a sweet job. And life is going pretty sweet for me right now. Like, I'm not gonna complain. It's not perfect, but it's not the worst, you know what I'm saying? Like, on the for real though. My shotgun's pretty sick. Now, for all we know, these trolls in the comment section, they could be trolls in the Facebook Live video. Or they could be people who are concerned and they think, oh shit, he's got his shotgun out. What the fuck's he gonna do? You know? They could be trolls just pretending like they care. Or they could be people who legitimately care. It could go either fucking way. You know, I'm not naive. But to a degree, sometimes I am. And people use that against me sometimes. And it is what it is. And quite honestly, I don't give a shit. Because I got bigger fucking fish to fry. And this right here is a sexy shotgun. Legally purchased by yours truly. I just feel badass holding this. It's not even loaded, like, legitly. I'll cock it open halfway. Empty. I keep my shotgun empty unless I have to use it in a home defense situation or if I'm out on the range plinking with it. I'm not going to keep my triggers engaged because it's bad for the hammers. Like, legitly, this gun's sick as fuck, and why the fuck would I want to do anything stupid to risk losing it? You know what I'm saying? That just seems pointless. Pointless. See what I did there? I made a gun pun. Pointless. Get it? Pointless. But when I was old enough to purchase the shotgun, I was old enough to distinguish 20 gauge from 12 gauge. And yeah, 12 gauge kicks more, but it's better for home defense. And this right here is a double barrel Stoger 12 gauge with internal hammers. And this gun is sexy as fuck. I don't give a fuck who you are. And the black and the green zip ties holding the sling to the gun at just the right position. That's fucking sick. I haven't shot the gun yet, but I have a feeling that that rubber pad's going to be a little bit smoother than the factory stock that I had on it before I had to repair it after like 3 to 4 years, damn near, of shooting it out on the range. Never once had a home defense situation, but yeah, I've always taken my gun out to the range and shot, you know, plinked that shit, you know, and yeah. That is a sexy double barrel shotgun. And the sport of shooting can be quite fun. Notice when I hold it, even though it's empty and the triggers are disengaged, notice that I keep my fingers off the triggers. Even though the gun is empty and it's unloaded. And right there, the safety is disengaged, but now the safety is on. With the safety on, I can't squeeze the triggers. Okay? I know the inside and outside of my shotgun like the left of my hand, okay? As far as gun safety goes, this is one of the safest guns to ever own, period. I know the inside and outside of my shotgun like the back of my fucking hand. You know, and like I said in this video, doing something stupid would risk losing it, and to me, risking losing owning this beautiful firearm that you see before you. The thought of losing this firearm outweighs the thought of doing something stupid and reckless. You know what I'm saying? Like something like this is great for home defense, you know what I'm saying? For how tiny my apartment is, the length on these barrels is kind of overkill, but that's alright. Someone sees you whip this shit out, like, wrong apartment, motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Someone tries to break into your apartment and they see that shit, they be like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, do I look like I'm fucking around here? Sick and tired of these trolls. People who tell me how to fucking run my YouTube and how to run my Facebook. It's like, you know what? Here's the thing, Slick. I'll make my Facebook Live videos and I'll make my YouTube videos. And at some point, I want to make a YouTube video linking this account to my YouTube so that my fans can friend request me on Facebook. And if they're legit, I'll accept them. But if they cause me problems, I'll block them on Facebook and delete them. It's just that simple. Either way you shape it, I get a lot of people who are like, yo, when's the next YouTube video? And then people who can't see these videos that I make on Facebook, they're like, okay, that's horse crap. I'm missing out on some awesome King Cobra content. And that's not fair to everybody, but at the same time, I can make this to where I can, you know what I'm saying, make some awesome content. A lot of people are joining the chat. That's most definitely what's up. But yeah, the shotgun is for plinking and home defense, plain and simple. And ever since I was a kid, I've always loved double-barrel shotguns. And this right here is a Stoeger 12 gauge. I love my Stoeger 12 gauge, man. This is an awesome shotgun. This is gonna last me a lifetime, I can already tell. That hole in the wall did an excellent job repairing my gun. Going to hole in the wall would have been a lot cheaper than going to the actual factory to fix it. I guarantee you that. Going to a local gunsmith to fix it versus going to the original factory. I can guarantee you that going to a local gunsmith that's been trusted for years to fix shit is a lot smarter than going to an actual. It's a lot smarter, and it's a little bit cheaper than actually sending this gun to the factory, waiting for it to be shipped back and all that bullshit. No, fuck that. If your gun breaks, take it to a local gunsmith. If you're in the Casper Mills area, go to Hole in the Wall Gunsmithing. They do an excellent job with their firearms. When they bought the replacement buttstock, when they bought the replacement buttstock for my shotgun, the forearm right here, the forearm didn't match the buttstock, so they personally restained it to match the buttstock. And yeah, I had a feeling that if I would have sent my shotgun to the factory to get it fixed, it would have cost me well over $1,000. But going through a hole in the wall to get it fixed and getting a local gunsmith to do it, it cost me a significant less amount. And it's fixed. If I had to load 2 shells into this, with a double-barrel shotgun, it's quite simple. You know what I'm saying? For demonstrative purposes only, you break it open, you load your 2 shells into each barrel, you close it, disengage your safety, boom, boom, you fire each shell. And then you break it open again to pull your empty shells out. And you repeat the process. See right there, I put the safety on? Yeah. Nothing like a good old coach gun, I tell you what. I may be over-exaggerating it a bit, but this is a sexy gun, and doing something stupid to risk losing it just doesn't seem worth it to me, honestly. I enjoy the sport of shooting it too much. I enjoy owning it too much. And I'm sick and tired of bad gun owners giving people like me a bad name. You know, people across the world are like, fucking Americans and their guns, man. It's like, typical cliches, man. It's no different than people assuming that all Muslims are terrorists. You know what I'm saying? And here's the thing of it. Not all Muslims are terrorists. You get the ones that are given the ones that aren't a bad name. And it's no different than gun owners in that aspect. Responsible gun owners like me versus the assholes that do stupid shit and make all gun owners look bad. And they give this sort of... And then there's fuck mass shootings, man. Fuck mass shootings. Fuck police brutality. Fuck violence against cops. Fuck mass shootings. For real, fuck gun violence. Like straight up, fuck ISIS. Fuck pedos. Hashtag that's real talk right there. You know what I'm saying? I can't legally kill pedophiles with my shotgun, but trust and believe, if there was a hunting license I could legally obtain from a gun store, you walk in there, fill out some paperwork. Okay, Mr. Gothic King Cobra, here's your pedophile hunting license, which allows you to legally break into any pedophile or registered sex offender's house and legally shoot them on sight and kill them. Nobody's going to say shit about it. It would allow our society to get out of its murderous rage and execute the scum of society. But here's the thing. If you're caught as a pedophile, you get a mandatory 8 months in prison. The people who exit that prison are then forced to face each other in a gladiator death match. Every pedophile who's convicted is forced to face each other in a gladiator death match for our sick entertainment. And the ones who survive the gladiator death match are then hunted off like the scum they are. You can't tell me that wouldn't be an awesome solution right there. Like, if people could legitimately get a hunting license for pedophiles. I mean, in a sense, what I got right here is an Elmer Fudd gun. Shh, be very, very quiet. We're hunting for pedos. Ha ha ha. You know what I'm saying? Facebook. But yet, I find it disgusting that if I get caught with pot, it's a more severe prison sentence than pedophilia. That's why I'm smoking tobacco out of my pipe now, but when it becomes legal, trust and believe. Smoking that shit for my Asperger's and my cataracts, you already know. Go to Colorado when I can to smoke it legally and then leave it behind so I'm not technically breaking the law. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, Facebook, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But what pisses me off is that our veterans who have PTSD, they try to smoke pot to treat their PTSD and they get arrested for it. That's a hell of a way to treat our troops, by the way. Fuck off. I'm out of cigarettes. All I got is pipe tobacco, so I want to make it work. Damn, that's good pipe tobacco. The black Cavendish. Good nicotine buzz. No, it pisses me off that pedophiles get less prison time than somebody convicted for a simple pot possession. All I can do is smoke tobacco and bitch about it on Facebook. That's all I can physically do. And say, hey, you know what? Not every gun owner is a crazy right-wing asshole. You know? That cliche. You know, I like shooting guns. I like the sport of guns, but the NRA takes it to a whole nother level. All jokes aside, the NRA has gun magazines in their bathroom, and every male and female NRA member is like, oh, you got the latest issue? You got the latest issue, the latest gun magazine? Yeah, I gotta go into the bathroom. Hold on a second. Oh, yeah. NRA members, you know, it feels like they could masturbate to the newest issue of the newest gun magazine, both male and female members. And, you know what I'm saying? That could be just the extremists of the NRA, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people in the NRA are probably like myself. They love guns responsibly. They're not, like, super into it, you know what I'm saying? But they're like, hey, you know what? The United States of America was founded on the Second Amendment. And if you're obeying the Second Amendment responsibly, who the fuck cares? You know what I'm saying? Like, Gothic King Cobra's packing some fucking heat. Come get some of you stupid fucking trolls. You know what I'm saying? You think I won't hesitate to cap a motherfucker trying to break into my apartment? Think again. Fuck Elliot Rogers. Did you see the smoking hot blonde chick that was obsessing over him on YouTube? She made a fucking t-shirt about him And she posted a video of it on YouTube. She called it the Elliot Rogers t-shirt. And this smoking hot blonde chick, I'm looking at her like, okay, you know what? That's the chick Elliot Rogers was supposed to be with. But he got impatient and he shot up the school. I guarantee you, if he would have been a patient son of a bitch, that's the blonde chick he would have hooked up with in the near future. Because why? Because life has a funny way of working out like that. You know, I get tired of these motherfuckers who bitch because they can't get laid. Oh, boo fucking who? You know, there are bigger fucking problems. Montana's on fire right now. There's a fucking hurricane sweeping through this entire goddamn country. And I tend to think that maybe God, if he does exist, is pissed off at us right now. If God does exist, maybe he's pissed off at us right now. Well, what could God possibly be pissed off about? Maybe because we elected Donald Trump as president, and God's like, oh, you sons of bitches. Okay, that does it. Wildfire in Montana and a huge-ass hurricane to sweep through this country. You don't like it? Tough shit. Okay, I'm being overly sarcastic and politically incorrect, but you know what? That's all right. You know, some things that Donald Trump's not going to put up with is fucking North Korea's bullshit. Fuck Kim Jong-un. He's a fucking pussy-ass faggot. Not talking shit on homosexuals, but I'm just saying. The dude's pissed off because he's got a tiny-ass Asian dick, and he's got a fucking female's name. Okay? He's a male with a female's name and a tiny-ass dick, so he compensates by having this so-called army of his, when the fucking United States of America's got a more fucking badass army to come get some motherfucker. Ugh. And you notice that ISIS has lost a lot of control over territory. I've been using my dark powers to aid in the fight against ISIS. I've been casting dark spells against ISIS. And as a result, they've been losing territory. Now, if the United States of America can take down Saddam Hussein, Osama bin Laden, and ISIS, Kim Jong-un ain't shit. And he can choose to back down peacefully or choose to get his ass killed. It's really his fucking choice. But do you think Kim Jong-un's nukes intimidate me? When America is so goddamn desensitized to violence? Fuck no. And you think Trump's going to put up with it? Fuck no. You think seriously, you think Donald Trump's going to put up with Kim Jong-un's bullshit? Fuck no. I think he's going to be like, okay, you try to nuke America, now we got fucking problems, you son of a bitch. Get ready to die! Fair enough. I mean, I don't agree with everything Trump does, but I do think that if Kim Jong-un tries to attack America, Trump's not putting up with it. He's like, nah, dude, come on. I may have a low approval rating in America right now, but if I kill this bastard, I'll get a high approval rating. And even Trump's smart enough to go, you know what? This cannabis, it's making our country a lot of money in states where it's legal. Maybe that's where the money's at. Well, I don't know, Mr. President. Not trying to talk shit, but if you legalize pot, could you imagine Americans spent $53.3 billion last year alone on cannabis? That's a lot of fucking money. Just to think that Americans spent $53.3 billion on pot alone last year. Now, that's just in the states where it's legal. If you think for a second, if every state were legal completely, that money would quadruple. And if the government knew how much money they could make off of pot, it would already be legal. Because trust and believe, not talking shit on the United States government, Facebook, not talking shit on the United States government, but the United States government loves money. That's no bullshit. That's just fact. And I support the right to bear arms responsibly. That's why I have my double barrel. And this is a sexy American-made shotgun, and that's what's up. I keep it empty unless I have to use it. Some burglar breaks in. It's going to be a shitty day for him or her. This is Wyoming. You think I fuck around? Fuck no, this is the 307. We love our beer, we love our guns, and we love our trucks, god damn it. Did you know in Wyoming it's perfectly legal to own an AK-47, an AR-15, an M16, but they can't be fully automatic. You can have like a single shot, like, which would allow you to bum fire it, but that's it. If I wanted to, I could make this into a short-barreled shotgun, which would be perfectly legal in Wyoming. All I'd have to do is fill out paperwork. The only thing that stops me from making a short-barreled shotgun is, one, the money, and two, I like having the stock length. The full length on this right now is perfect. I get longer distance, and with a longer shotgun, it's easier to control. Short-barreled shotguns look fun to shoot, but the shorter they are, the harder the recoil, the harder they are to control, you know what I'm saying? And a nice little factory stock length stover, that's good to go, man. I'm being responsible with it. It's good for home defense, you know what I'm saying? Spreading the good word on Facebook. All hail the almighty Dark Three. You have Satan, you have Lucifer, and the devil himself. The devil himself is the almighty ruler of hell, and his brothers are Satan and Lucifer. There are three different deific forces altogether, and they reside in hell as rulers, separately doing their own thing. Yes, but Christianity has lied to you, just like Fox News has lied to you. This is straight up some Wyoming hillbilly status shit. Like, yeah. Fuck suicide. Straight up. Fuck suicide. Got a lot of people joining the chat. That's what's up. This gun, of course, is empty for those of you just tuning in. I'll open it halfway so you can see. Right there, you can see it's empty. If I open it halfway, that doesn't engage the triggers or disengage the safety or any of that bullshit, so we're golden. Keeping it safe and being a responsible gun owner, that's what's up. You can't tell me, though, this ain't a sexy side-by-side double-barrel shotgun. Like, it feels balanced. Like, the first time I shoot this gun out on the range, it's going to be fucking awesome. Hopefully it's on the range and not in home defense. You know what I'm saying, Facebook. Yeah, buddy, it's like some Doc Holliday shit. I'm a Huckleberry. Why, Johnny Ringo, you look like somebody just walked over your grave. The fight's not with you, Holiday. I beg to differ, sir. We started the game, forgot to finish. Play for blood, remember? I was just fooling about. Well, I wasn't. And this time, it's legal. Alright, Lunger. Let's do it. Say when. Well, to quote the actor who played Wyatt Earp in Tombstone, you called down the thunder, well, now you got it. You see that? It says United States Marshal. You tell them I'm coming, you hear, and hell's coming with me, you hear. Hell's coming with me. And trust and believe he had a double-barrel shotgun at his side. He was telling all them fucking bad guys, I ain't fucking around. Oh yeah, YouTube, Facebook, social media in general. And this right here is a historic gun. This is a modern gun. A lot of people are saying that the gunsmith was fucking me over. But guess what? A lot like guns, cars have one thing in common. Every year they change it. So this double-barrel shotgun is a couple years old. They've made several changes to the newer double-barrel shotguns since then. They've made several new changes to the newer double-barrel shotguns since the time I bought this one. Therefore, finding a replacement stock for it was a pain in the ass. Therefore, you know, firing both triggers at once didn't really fuck it up, but at the same time, closing it with one hand kind of did. It put a hairline stock in it. That's why I closed the double-barrel shotgun with both hands. You know, Hollywood does some cool shit, but whatever you do, if you have a coach gun or a break action shotgun of any kind, close your break action shotgun with both hands One-handing that shit is bad, so bad for your gun. You could risk cracking your stock, and that's not good. Legitly. But this gun feels like it'll last a lifetime. This thing feels pretty solid. And the darker wood definitely looks sexy on it. One shot, that right there is a pose for a fucking selfie. Fuck the haters. Oh, these Americans and their guns. You know what's funny? People who freak out over me owning this gun, it makes me laugh so goddamn hard. Like, dude, come on. Really? The thought of me owning this gun versus the thought of doing something stupid with it. I enjoy owning this gun too much to want to do anything stupid with it. I mean, come on. You think that was kind of fucking obvious, but... Oh yeah, I'll be doing YouTube videos and Facebook videos. And I'll post the link to my Facebook page for fans if they want to actually add me on Facebook in a near YouTube video talking about the YouTube challenge I'll do when I hit 6,000 subs. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm doing. I got these fucking haters in the palm of my fucking hands. And Troll Slayer is going to be so fucking epic. When you hear it on the new album, it's like, bro, this is some hardcore shit. Like if Necro and Hammerfall and Cradle of Filth got together and made a song. That's what Troll Slayer is going to fucking sound like. Legitly. Like if Necro, Hammerfall, Dragon Force, Cradle of Filth got together and they're like, hey, we're going to make a song and it's going to be called Troll Slayer and it's going to be about murdering internet bullies in a metaphorical sense, doing it in a healthy outlet, expressing your disgust towards the people who have nothing better to do than pick on somebody who's going places. Because trust and believe, I'm going places with my fucking life. These fucking people talking shit on me are going nowhere. That's why they pick on people like me, because they know their lives suck more than mine. And that's real talk right there. That comes out when I drink. So I have to have a healthy outlet to express that, because there's time and a place where most people would be like, shut the fuck up. No one wants to hear your real ass talk. You know, most people in a bar setting would be like, shut your preaching ass autistic fucking self up. No one gives a shit. And I go, fuck, sorry for opening my 2 cents. But here on Facebook, where I have people who watch my videos on YouTube, I feel like, you know what? Hey, you know, I'm drunk as shit, smoking some pipe tobacco, chilling out with my empty shotgun, kicking it like a wildman night. That's what's up, because my lyrics are tight. My lyrical spit is legit. I spit the maddest flows ever, because my lyrics are sick and clever, like a lever when I drop the switch. I have an itch when I send these haters to a fucking ditch. Yo, bust a mad rap from the 307 to the 701. Bust a mad flow to the day I'm done. Dusted. These trolls can't be trusted. Like cars rusted. Junkyard. Like large fat. Yeah, because you know where it's at. On the Facebook, one look is all it took. You know this is my real account. The original King Cobra JFS. When I caress your bitch because she's got a fix for my videos and my sexy guitar, because I play that shit like a rock star. Subscribers on YouTube hitting me up because I'm like going far with this internet fame, like it's some kind of sick game, fucking with these trolls, and that's no blows when I pull this trigger. You don't want to fuck with me, my cracker, shit talking smacker. I could have busted a word that rhymed with trigger, but I'm not black, so you know what? I got the stack, and that's where it's at. Yo, damn. Have you seen some of these chicks in their racks? Like, yeah, I try to focus on being more productive as a person, but you know, hot chicks distract me in a good way. So, hey, check that out. Stop and stare for a second. It may be creepy to some chicks, you know what I'm saying? But I take it as a compliment. If I'm fucking checking you out, I take it as a compliment, honestly, because How many fucking people watch my videos? I'm not saying that to be narcissistic. I'm saying that because I'm trying to have more confidence in myself. You know, that's the problem I have with dating. I don't have any confidence in myself. And I have a temper. I'm self-loathing. I'm narcissistic. If I work on being more confident in myself, work on my fucking temper, and being less self-loathing and more confident in myself, I guarantee you I can get a girlfriend. It'd be done. Quicker than hell's bells, man. Because I know one thing's for sure. I got muscles. I'm an attractive, gothic bad boy musician. You know what I'm saying? Born in Wyoming, raised around the country, came back. You know what I'm saying? So I was born in Wyoming, but I wasn't raised in Wyoming, you know. That still makes me a Wyoming-like citizen by technicality. And the goddamn hospital I was born in has 4 garage doors on the side. And right now it currently has a number 4 on just one of the 4 doors on the side of it. I seen that going by the other day, and I'm just like, oh, that number's gonna follow me, isn't it? Nothing I can do about it, just accept it for what it is, because life's irony is that goddamn fucking awesome. But yeah, no, this is a really sexy fucking shotgun. This turned out beautifully. It's empty. You know, I'm good to go. If anybody tries breaking into my apartment, it's done. It's over with. They ain't gonna be thinking too much when they see me pull this out. Be like, what? Wrong apartment, motherfucker. And stealing this gun would be pointless because, like I showed the cops this Facebook video, they'd be like, oh, this autistic smoking pipe tobacco, and that's what the shotgun looks like. Not to mention he has the serial number on record. So, yeah. I'm like 4 steps ahead of myself with this shit, man. It's strange purchasing a shotgun on April 20th. You know, that's some heavy shit, and using it responsibly. Because Adolf Hitler was born on April 20th. Fuck that little prick. And the Columbine shooting happened on April 20th. Fuck that shit. Hashtag fuck school violence, mass shootings, bullies. Fuck all that shit, man. I'm getting bullied on YouTube and Facebook by a bunch of shit-talking motherfuckers. They're prank calling my phone, telling me how to fucking run my social media. And I don't give 2 fucks because there's hurricanes going through the United States. There's fucking a fire in Montana. And I'm like, you know what? There are people who are struggling way worse than I am. There are people who are having it way worse than I am. Fuck what these haters have to say. I want to keep doing me. And fuck what everybody else has to say. You don't like my Facebook Live video? Then don't fucking watch it. You want to watch my YouTube videos? That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Trust and believe, I still could have used this to harm myself, even when it was broken. Because 1 trigger still worked, but I didn't. Because I'm like, you know what? Fuck that. That's stupid for 1. And 2, it's going to look sick as fuck when it's fixed. And sure enough, I was right. When I said this gun would look sick as fuck when it was fixed, I was right on that prediction. The darker wood, oh yeah, the darker wood looks gorgeous on this. Like, this is a sexy ass double barrel shotgun. Not only that, but it's got the King Cobra shotgun. That actually fucking means something in this crazy fucked up world, believe it or not. That's called a cult following, you sons of bitches. I'm not trying to talk shit, but damn, that's just the fucking truth of it. If you saw the whole video up to this point, again, break it open like halfway, and you can see that it's empty. Keeping that break action shotgun empty unless I have to fucking use it for home defense. Or maybe unless I'm going out to the range and shooting it. Maybe, you know. You know what's cool about Casper, Wyoming? Up by the event center, there's a clay range. I wouldn't mind taking my double-barrel shotgun up to the clay range and safely shooting off some clays and watching them clay circles go. Because guns like these are perfect for clay shooting. I could definitely get into clay shooting. That's a sport I'd be down to try. And every time I've taken my shotgun out shooting, my aim's getting a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? When you go to shoot a rifle or a shotgun, you want to cradle it in your arm right here. Because if your gun's way the fuck out here when you go to shoot it, this right here, that's called chicken winging. Don't chicken wing. You want to tuck your shotgun comfortably but secure into your arm so when it kicks, you know what I'm saying? Because if it's way the fuck out here when you go to shoot it and it kicks, after you shoot it, you could dislocate your arm. So if you're going to shoot your gun, you got to be smart about shooting it too, people. And I say this from personal experience. I have not dislocated my arm, but I've done my research and I've safely shot this a couple of times. And the sport of shooting can be quite enjoyable if you're smart about it. Guns are not toys, they are tools. That is plain and simple, and that is a fact, Jack. A gun owner with a liberal sense on it to a degree. Liberal to a degree, yes. I very much agree with Republicans when it comes to Second Amendment rights. But guns don't kill people, people kill people. How is this thing gonna fucking kill me? It's empty. You see what I'm saying? I have to load it first. And fuck suicide, for the matter. You know, this gun sitting down by itself isn't gonna move. You notice that I have to physically break it open to move it because it's an inanimate object. You know what I'm saying? And inanimate objects do not move on their own. That logic said, guns are a human-made invention, Facebook. Okay? Guns were made by humans. Therefore, guns don't kill people, people kill people. Just like swords were a human-made invention. You can use a screwdriver to kill a person, but that's not what it's for. See what I'm saying? That's a gruesome way to look at it, but I'm trying to be legit with you here, you know, not just, oh, he's on Facebook drunk and rambling with an empty shotgun, blah, 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 blah. I can't stop drilling at the shotgun. I'm beyond amazed. The replacement stock looks good on Bad Company. Yes, it does. Yes, sir. That dark wood is gorgeous. The sling is at a perfect length to where it rests perfectly on my back if I have to pull it out in a combat situation. The sling's on there to where all I gotta do is, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nothing wrong with a classic double-barrel shotgun. A lot of people are like, yeah, double-barrel shotguns are cool, but pump shotguns are better because they hold more. That is a fair argument. However, there's pro and con to a pump shotgun. You load your double-barrel shotgun, you got 2 shots ready to go. You sneak up on somebody, which do you think is louder? The click of the safety? Or that okay? Not talking shit on pump shotguns because pump shotguns are cool. The new Mossberg 590s with the Raptor grips. Oh my fucking god. You want to talk about a sexy fucking shotgun? Make you nut your britches. That's what's up. And they're available to the general public with general shotgun paperwork for a reasonable price. Oh, come on. There we go. They reconnected. There we go. Those Mossberg 590s are available to the general public with your standard firearm paperwork. So, yeah. You know, tactically speaking, a pump shotgun may hold more ammo, but you can give away your position. You can definitely give away your position a lot more quickly with that slide. A lot of people think that if you pump your pump shotgun, that'll scare the burglar. You know, you know what I'm saying? But you better be prepared to shoot if you rack the slide, because some burglars may be carrying guns. You don't know. In a home defense situation, this may hold less ammo, but it's also quicker to reload than a pump shotgun. With a pump shotgun, you're sitting there on the bottom. I mean, yeah, you could load like 1 or 2 or 3 shots quickly and rack it. Then you gotta reload. So a pump shotgun, you gotta keep it reloaded. It does hold more ammo, but racking the slide can give away your position, tactically speaking. And if you're not prepared to take an actual shot, a pump shotgun may not be completely ideal. Whereas a break action shotgun, you can load 2 shots quickly, click that safety, and if you sneak up on a motherfucker, legitly, if you sneak up on a motherfucker and they feel the barrels of this gun press against the back of their head and they hear the click of the safety, turn around slowly, motherfucker. I guarantee you they'll shit their pants a lot more. You know what I'm saying? Because if they think, okay, if this dude's ballsy enough to sneak up on me with a loaded double-barrel shotgun, you know what I'm saying? But this thing is so easy and quick to load. Cowboy action shooters are hella fucking good at this. Just, you know what I'm saying? Some cowboy action shooters will use double-barrel shotguns that have hammers on the outside. And the hammers on the outside, after you load it, you gotta like that to fire it. This one doesn't have hammers on the outside. This particular shotgun has hammers on the inside, which is a bit more modern, a bit more convenient. A lot of trolls talk shit because they're jealous of how sick the shotgun is, so they lash out. Oh, that gunsmith ripped you off. The fuck they didn't. Hole in the Wall did an awesome job fixing this. Legitly. This gun is zombie apocalypse ready. If the goddamn fucking zombies hit, at least I got something to defend myself. Not talking shit, but it doesn't hurt to be prepared. You know what I'm saying? You never fucking know. Crazy shit has happened. Donald Trump's president. I think Donald Trump is kind of a schmuck. I mean, I felt like we were screwed out of the way. He was either elect a conniving, corporate, corrupted cunt or elect a retard for president. And America chose the fucking retard. You think George Bush Jr. is retarded? Holy shit, Donald Trump takes special to a whole new level. And some of the sexist crap he says just irritates the piss out of me. But I'm like, you know what? Not enough for me to really care that much. Enough for me to say, you know what, that's stupid, he shouldn't do it, and leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can acknowledge that, you know what, when it comes to keeping out the immigrants and fighting the terrorists, you know, of course he's going to be stepping up to that shit. But everything else he does, he seems to piss off a lot of people with what he does and says, telling transgendered individuals they can't serve in the military, you know? And what pisses me off about that, it's kind of ironic, actually. I'm an autistic, heterosexual goth, and I get made fun of for wearing makeup for my goth look by a bunch of insecure motherfuckers who are afraid to be themselves, and they see somebody who's not afraid to be themselves, and it makes them feel insecure, so they attack me by calling me names. They call me faggot, they call me tranny, this and that, and fuck what they have to say, because I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? I got bigger fucking issues. The fact that I'm even making a video after being told how to run my social media is that's how much I care about the fans, enough to ignore what the haters have to say, you know what I'm saying? Legitly. And after downing damn near 240s of Old English, a little bit of pipe tobacco and some casual, BS. It's fine with me, man, People see the shotgun chilling out on my bed when they walk by my outside window or whatever. They'll be like, okay, this cracker ain't fucking around. Goddamn right I ain't fucking around. Go ahead and set that sexy empty and safe firearm on my bed. Now notice that if it sits on my bed, it's not going to move anywhere. Imagine that. That further proves my point. Hold on. Come on, reconnect. That further proves my point. We had a disconnection there for a second. Sorry about that. But that further proves my point that guns don't kill people, that people kill people. I hate to be that guy, but AR-15s are considered to be the most evil gun in American history just because of shootings like Sandy Hook and the Pulse nightclub. But as soon as AR-15s are used by the military, the police, or the FBI to actually save somebody's life, all of a sudden people are like, hey, you know what, them AR-15s are alright. It's a double-edged fucking sword, and sometimes you can't win with that shit. But I will acknowledge that what happened at the Pulse nightclub, what happened at Sandy Hook was fucked, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get made fun of for wearing goth makeup, and I get called names that are used to derogatorily insult individuals who are struggling with their identity. And it pisses me off because I know I'm straight. I know I'm a sexy bad boy goth musician, and I know I'm more than capable of attracting women. Hell, when I was at the bar earlier, chicks were checking out my Cobra cane. They're like, that's a badass cane. Where'd you get that? I'm like, I ordered it online and repainted it. Well, that's cool. I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Come on. Playing it smooth to the ladies, I don't have to jump for the first chick that fucks my brains out, but acknowledging that I'm attractive and I'm capable of attracting attractive women, and that's what's up. Not being overly confident, but confident enough, because too much confidence, people think, oh, what a cocky, arrogant son of a bitch, this guy, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, saving your temper for when it really fucking counts. And people are texting me talking mad shit. Oh, Facebook makes your hair look like it's bald. Motherfucker, I have trichotillomania, and I've been trying not to pick, and I've been doing pretty good at not picking. On top of that, I tried to add devil's horns to my widow's peak, and it failed miserably, and I'm working with what I got for hair, because that's what goths do. I've seen goths with half their fucking head shaved. This ain't shit. My hair looks good considering the shit that I'm going through, And part of wearing the bandana or anything like a bandana is so I don't pick out my hair. It acts as a prevention. I go to reach up there. Oh, wait, you know what I'm saying? But use plenty of tail and mane or mane and tail shampoo and conditioner. And yeah, that'll fix that problem right there. Quite nicely. A lot of people joined. Hi, Josh. Your gun looks awesome. Thank you. I have to agree. It's interesting to hear about guns. I'm from England, and no one really has guns here, so it's not something we learn about. Oh, yeah, Morgan. That's what's up. See, that's cool. You get a perspective on it, and the history of firearms is quite fascinating. The shotgun basically evolved from a blunderbuss, and a blunderbuss basically evolved from a cannon, and the cannon basically evolved from the first ever guns ever invented. If you go on YouTube and you look at the history of guns, You can see a lot of fascinating videos, you know. You're gonna sit back, relax, watch a couple of gun documentaries. Yeah, trying to be more attentive. No, with the videos I posted on Facebook earlier, I deleted all those because they weren't professional enough, in my opinion. The guitar playing was pretty sick, there's no denying that. But in some of the videos, I didn't pay enough attention to the comment section. And with these videos, this allows my fans to ask me questions and, you know, give their 2 cents and that sort of thing. And then while I make the videos on YouTube, when I'm going to make a video on YouTube, I'll be like, yo, if you want to be friends with a legit Gothic King Cobra, here's my Facebook link. And then that way, you know, I may not accept your friend request right away, but if you're legit and I accept you, you know, a lot of people who are legit fans love being friends with me on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Like the person they watch the videos of, they're friends with on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? When you're friends with a celebrity you look up to on Facebook, that makes someone's day that much better. You know what I'm saying? And that contributing that, it's worth it, dude. It's worth every bullshit negative crap comment I get from some asshole who's just jealous of my awesomeness. And that right there, Facebook, that right there is real talk. People don't really own guns in England, I would imagine so, because gun laws are a lot stricter than the United States. But you might get the old farts who have coach guns and semi-automatic shotguns and pump shotguns and might go duck hunting or clay shooting, I would reckon. Imagine clay shooting on the English countryside. Oh, just saying that aloud sounds magnificent. A gorgeous English countryside with perfect weather for launching clays and just safely blasting away at it. Pow! Governor! Second clay comes up. Would you like some tea for your fucking crumpets? Pull! No, I kid, but you know my whole spew about 3 and 4. Well, Big Ben, the clock tower, has 334 steps. I rest my case, Your Honor. I found that out and I was just like, oh, cool. I seen a video of people making videos for YouTube and I got to see the inside of it. And I'm like, that's fucking cool shit, man. Hell yeah. Normally a privilege reserved for British citizens, we've been given a rare glimpse of blah, 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 blah. Ooh, 334 steps. Damn, you have to be in some good-ass shape to climb that. It faces Victoria Tower, 334 steps, Big Ben. Da, 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 da. I'm like, dude, that clock tower is fucking sick. Why the fuck would you want to rename it something else? I get that England wants to be politically correct and more culturally accepting, but renaming Big Ben something else just seems pointless, and it just seems like fucking overkill. You want my political 2 cents on that? As an American citizen, growing up in America, it's always been known to me as Big Ben the Clock Tower. You know what I'm saying? So should they rename Big Ben? Fuck no. And London is already very much culturally accepting. You know, if you go to London nowadays, you get a mixture of cultures and diversities. And to me, that just sounds cool as fuck. You don't get the chip, chip, cheerio, typical. You get that, but you also get a mixture of a bunch of other shit. London is very much, to me, I think London is very much like the New York of Europe, if that makes any sense. Yeah. And I think renaming Big Ben to something random bullshit, fuck off. That's Big Ben, the clock tower. The name should stay the same. As a clock/bell tower enthusiast, for fuck's sake. That's my fucking input. Oh yeah, I posted the fucking video on Facebook, didn't I? I was sure as hell did. I'm like, yo, as soon as I seen the video on YouTube of the tour of Big Ben, On YouTube, I'm like, that's kind of cool. I gotta share this shit on Facebook and spurg out for a moment. And then I posted the video on Facebook, and I'm like, yo, you people gotta check this shit out. This is fucking cool. You can see inside a famous clock tower. A lot of people are joining this chat. That's what's up. Yep. I think I got the next couple of days off, you know, so I spend that working on my album, making videos for fans, both on Facebook and on YouTube, you know, getting the structure going to where a lot of people are happy. I'll post a link to my actual Facebook page that I record these videos on to YouTube. If I post the link to the Facebook page that I record this particular video on to YouTube, fans get that link and they go, oh shit, I can legitimately add him on Facebook and I'd be added to the person I watch the videos of. That's fucking cool, you know. That's like I said earlier, when people get a chance to be friends with a YouTube celebrity that they look up to on Facebook, it kind of makes their day just a little bit. Also on YouTube, I want to do another Tower of Terror death match. I'll record it on YouTube again, but this time I'll have the camera right side up so it looks better. The video still didn't turn out half bad, but I'll do that later on. Right now, kind of informing everybody that I'm not going to stop doing Facebook videos, and I'm going to continue to do YouTube videos, and if haters don't like it, they can suck my Asperger's for all I care. And that's strictly the alcohol talking, but that's also me talking too. These goddamn haters ain't gonna stop me from making videos. They want to because they see me getting bigger and more famous on YouTube, but that's a result of their own handiwork. Anybody who hates on me, obsessively trolls me, is only going to make me more famous on social media. So it seems kind of counterproductive. And you notice that the carpet looks a lot cleaner. That's my handiwork right there. Yeah. I got this inspection nailed. Yo, I want to pass this shit. You don't even know. Facebook. I'm on top of my shit because it's legit. Now, for a bachelor plaid, my place is pretty clean. Just fucking saying. Like for a bachelor pad and somebody who has Asperger's, also known as autism, it's pretty fucking clean. And I don't say that to get people to feel sorry for me. Fuck that. When I mention my Asperger's, I use it to bring awareness to everybody who has Asperger's, not just me. You know what I'm saying? It's bring awareness. You know, autism speaks, that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? And telling people it doesn't fucking define me, man. It has its moments where it comes in handy, and it has its moments where it fucking sucks. You know, and the social aspect of it can kind of suck sometimes, but I don't let it get to me because I'm destined for great things if I set my mind to it. And really, it's just that fucking simple. That's good black Cavendish pipe tobacco. Nice and moist, really strong nicotine. Oh yeah. Pipe tobacco is a lot cheaper than cigarettes. Stock up on that shit. You know. It gets you through the 2-week period. Any money I take out of my account, I can replace it on payday. It's just that fucking simple, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to leave my account high and dry, and it's as simple as that. You know. Like every time I get my paycheck, I go to my bank, I cash it, and I drop $100 into the bank account. It helps have that extra 100 if you need it. You know what I'm saying? But like every time I cash my check, I put 100 in the bank, and And you just start saving it up for whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know. But middle of the week blues kicks in, and I'm just like, I need some alcohol, I need some groceries, I need this, I need that. Take the 100 out, go take care of it myself. And like, you know what? I'm making the money. I'm putting it into my account, so it's legally speaking my money. You know, if I gotta carry it home on my bike, so be it. You know, stack up on fish and protein and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit that's easy to carry home and easy to cook. Shit that's easy to cook and doesn't create a huge mess. Because I just clean the stove real nice. Like, I don't have to clean everything all at once, but spacing it out just a little bit doesn't overwhelm me. And by the time my inspection comes, I'm going to pass it. I guarantee you. You know what I'm saying? Facebook, yeah. You're the bomb. Well, thank you, Megan, for that awesome compliment. Yeah. I get tired of gun owners getting a bad name, so, you know, whenever I get the chance to spread gun responsibility in a positive and healthy manner, I says to myself, you know what, I'm going to do it. And I'll use the power of social media to do it. I mean, I own a gun and I'm responsible with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Cock it open halfway. You see that it's empty. I don't have to break it open all the way. And when I open it and close it, use both hands so the stock doesn't get a crack in it. And that's just keep it empty unless you have to use it. Responsible gun owning 101. Lock and load, rock and roll. You know what I'm saying? I'm your Huckleberry. Why, Johnny Ringo, you look like somebody just walked over your grave. So really, when it comes to pros and cons of pump shotguns versus break action shotguns, there are pros and cons. Yes, a pump shotgun does hold more, but when you rack that slide, if you're in a 2-story house and the walls are kind of thin, the burglar's going to do that shh, and they'll be like, oh shit. Now, chances are it might deter them, chances are it might not. You know what I'm saying? But the click of the safety on that double barrel shotgun is a lot quieter. So yes, it may hold less ammo, but it's a lot quicker to reload. And usually most people, if they're good enough at shooting guns, can get their target done and over with in the first 2 shots. And you gotta think, if I had proton shotgun shells, that would be overkill, completely ridiculous, unnecessary. Proton shotgun shells are basically shotgun shells that fire lasers from your shotgun barrels. You gotta love military technology, Facebook. Oh yeah. But their proton ammo is expensive as fuck. YouTube that shit. And your minds will be blown. Gun technology has progressed so far, and it's like, yes. If you have proton 45 bullets, you could fire that from a fucking Tommy gun very easily. Could you imagine a gigantic circular drum magazine with 45 proton bullets? And proton bullets basically go through everything for miles on end. I mean, the U.S. military could be armed with AR-15s and proton bullets that shoot out of them. They'd be going into any terroristic situation and blasting out terrorists for miles on end with that shit. The ability to fire a pre-charged laser burst from any old school firearm. And the reason why I say old school is because within proton bullets, that shit makes gunpowder look outdated. And that's just real talk, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, technologically speaking, it just shows you that society is definitely advancing, you know? And if you're responsible with your guns, you enjoy the sport of shooting responsibly, there ain't no harm in it, you know what I'm saying? But anybody who's ever shot a 12-gauge shotgun knows them sons of bitches kick. And the original stock I had on it had no cover on it. And when it broke and I replaced the stock, the replacement stock has a rubber pad on it. And chances are that'll help with the recoil just a little bit. And shooting with the plastic original bit on the back with the original stock wasn't too bad. But with slugs, I bet you that would have hurt. Closing it with one hand is what broke it. And getting the stock replaced, I'm like, you know what? If I close it with both hands, that'll avoid that problem nicely. You know what I'm saying? You take care of your guns, they'll take care of you. It's just that fucking simple. I'm gonna put this up in my my hiding spot. Should a burglar break, I'm not gonna reveal that on social media, but I'll be right back. Set this up nice and discreet. Now, the other gun I possess in my possession is this Crossman Pump Master. That looks a little funky for a BB gun, doesn't it? That stock, I did that myself, and that turned out fucking sick. Now, with a BB gun that fires metal BBs, isn't that daisy? You can legally chop your stock. You don't have to have paperwork or anything for it. And as an example of what I said earlier, how guns change over the years, the new Crossman Pump Masters, it looks similar to this one, minus the chop stock that I did myself. But the new Crossman Pump Masters don't have that right there. You see that? That's a fiber optic green sight against an all black barrel. You can't tell me that's not dope as fuck. The BBs load right here in that hole, and then in the reservoir, you get that switch, you pull it back, give it a couple of good shakes, and after you shake it and close it back up with that switch, you see the BBs right there, they store in there. The magnet catches the BB right there. And that's pretty much how you shoot this thing. One pump, two pump, it doesn't matter. This is a multi-pump BB gun. You can't tell me that's not cool. Multi-pump BB guns are dangerous in their own special way because they don't require gunpowder or anything, just a Gothic King Cobra. I knew that name would ring a bell. All puns aside. But yeah, I had this thing for home defense for the longest time before I got my double barrel shotgun fixed. Never had an issue in this neighborhood, really, you know what I'm saying? But it doesn't hurt to be prepared nonetheless. But yeah, this is a Crossman Pump Master BB gun. I modified the stock myself. I chopped it. I chopped the stock with a hacksaw. I stuffed the holes with paper towels, covered it in black spray paint, and then covered it in electrical tape, spray painted it black. And I covered it in insulation tape that was all stretchy. And then when I stretched it all around the stock, I covered it in black spray paint one more time and let it dry completely. And the stock is like cement. Not only does it look cool, but it's solid as fuck, and you get like a nice little BB gun. You can just nice for conceal. You know what I'm saying? Multi-pump. You know what I'm saying? And right there, you got the Monster Import sticker on the side, just for shits and kicks. Now, doing this to a BB gun is perfectly legal. You know. Yeah, the Facebook videos will be for the fans, of course, and then YouTube videos for the fans. And then when fans actually get a chance to be friends with me on Facebook, they'll see videos like this, and everybody will be happy with it. And none of this bullshit of, oh, your fans can't see the Facebook videos. Got the King Cobra, you little retard bitch. Your fans on YouTube miss you. I know that, but you don't need to call me names and treat me like I'm stupid. I'm not some goddamn fucking circus animal that performs when you want to. Okay? I perform videos when I want to. And after being disrespected in photo, or not necessarily photo, but after being disrespected and phone bombed like that earlier, I'm just like, okay, you know what? Fuck this shit. Y'all just haters talking shit. Some of the people texting, that could have been the same person just fucking with me because the way some of the cell phone numbers were set up. And it's like, it's childish and amateur, stupid phone prank bullshit. Nothing you can do about it except ignore it and take it with a grain of salt. If I wasn't famous, people wouldn't try so goddamn hard. And that's real talk right there. Oh, remember earlier when I opened this can of pink salmon without cutting myself, people are making shitty comments on the live video. Quick, someone be prepared to call somebody before he stabs himself. And the can opener was frustrating me. Some people were suggesting that maybe I was holding it at a wrong angle. A lot of good suggestions going around, but nonetheless, I got it open. I wasn't digging the can opener's bullshit at the moment, so I was like, you know what? I'm going to open this with a knife, show you how I do that. And then on top of opening it with a knife without stabbing myself, I peeled apart each individual section, all 4 individual sections. I peeled them open without cutting myself. And did that live on video. I'm like, that's kind of some legit shit. Some person suggested that maybe you're holding the can opener upside down or whatever. And I'm like, oh, that's a good suggestion. I'll take that to mind next time. But, pink salmon. You're drunk as fuck. This pink salmon is the bomb diggity. I hit 6,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'll be doing the spicy chip challenge and then redoing my deep fried chicken recipe towards more legit. You know what I'm saying? Same recipe as last time, but I'll do things a little bit differently. Make a more legit video. So I got like cooking videos and spicy chip challenge coming up. All kinds of crazy shit. Check in that comment section. Exactly, ignore the haters. There's a couple songs I'll cover when I get headphones too. You know, I didn't mean to spill like 2 big ass chunks of it on the ground, but I sure as hell ain't gonna have that shit sitting on my carpet. I'll just throw it in the ashtray. I'll throw it away. when I empty it. I'm not gonna have that shit sitting on my carpet. Mm-mm. Didn't mean to do it, but that doesn't mean I can't pick it up when it happens. Should I be a bit more careful when I'm fishing it out? All puns aside. Some basic coordination when incredulously wasted on alcohol. Pink salmon is so delicious, and it's packed with a shit ton of protein. So, man, this is one of the few foods I could live off of for a minute. You don't have to cook it to eat it because it comes pre-cooked in the can. But you can make it into patties and cook it if you want, or you can add it to stew if you wanted, you know. Or you can eat it straight out of the can. Eat it straight out of the can like a bachelor son of a bitch. Bachelor son of a bitch. I made a pun as I am a pipe smoker. A protein-rich diet keeps you sexy. Oh, a second. Reconnect, you son of a bitch. Sorry about that. We disconnected for a second. I was just saying a protein-rich diet keeps these babe magnet biceps big. I remember before I had the chance to say it. Goddamn internet cut out for a second. But yeah, this Facebook video is still going. That's what's up. Chilling out, eating some pink salmon. But yeah, like I said at the beginning of the video, I'll make videos for YouTube. I'll make videos for Facebook. I deleted all my other Facebook Live videos because it could have been better. I'll still play guitar for YouTube and Facebook. Not right now because it's way too goddamn early in the morning, obviously, but you know. I like fish, I like seafood, I like steak, I like burgers, I like ribs. Protein, meat, chicken, you know what I'm saying? Humans did not survive evolution by eating vegetables alone. They survived off of mostly meats. They'd kill the mammoth, eat its meat, use its fur as clothing, turn its horns into tools to kill other smaller prey to survive off of. You know what I'm saying? That's truth, and that's something to think about. You know what I'm saying? That's not only truth, but that's something to think about. And eventually a mammoth went extinct because humans took over the planet. That was before cars and technology and all that. I guarantee you, if every factory on this planet, period, that produced anything, if there was a mandatory standard that every factory that produced goods on this planet switched, small and large, from the United States to Europe to China and back, every stinking last factory on this miserably fucked up planet switched to a clean burning source to power their plants. In other words, a clean burning source to power their factories all over the world. I guarantee you that would cut down on pollution by like a shit ton %. Here's the thing, Slick. Global warming is real. Climate change is also real. Climate change is a result of Mother Earth and her natural cycle. Now, global warming is a result of pollution And global warming speeds up climate change. Without the pollution, climate change would be a lot slower. So the shit we're seeing now would happen in 50. I'm guaranteeing you if there was no pollution or little to minimal pollution right now, the changes we're seeing now would be happening in like 30 to 40 years minimum. But that's sped up because, with the pollution, it's accelerating Mother Earth's natural cycle. That's why we're seeing all this shitty ass weather. That's my theory, take it or leave it. What the fuck do I know? I'm just some rambling autistic on Facebook eating pink salmon. It's a badass t-shirt that continues to be printed every day on Teespring. The 4Bs t-shirt. Beer, bacon, boobs, and bud. And I redid it so that Teespring wouldn't be like, oh, your shirt has third-party content, we're not going to sell it. I used all the graphics that Teespring had to offer to make it. And it's sick as fuck. And the cobra on the back of it looks even cooler. So, people either buy it or they don't buy it. It's whatever, At least I produced a quality fan-made product that people can either get behind or they're like, it's shitty and blah, And the 357 t-shirt I made, fucking hilarious. Because what's the goddamn truth? If a fucking honey badger versus a Colt King Cobra 357 with some fucking hollow points and shit, I guarantee you, the fucking honey badger's dead. Dead and gone. Like that one song, dead and gone. I've been traveling down this road too long. I'm dead and gone, dead and gone. It's an oddly modern song reference, but there you go. Some of the songs I could sing with headphones when I don't have to worry about copyright infringement on YouTube would blow your fucking mind. But while I get the chair fixed and this and that, other things that I do with my paychecks and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then I go on Facebook like, hey, look what I got. I got me some pink salmon. I'm going to chill out and make a video, bullshit with you. Do my thing and people hate on it. It's like, whatever, fuck them. They don't like my videos, they don't have to watch. I want to make them regardless. At least I'm not making my video like super loud, despite how drunk I am. Most people, when they get drunk, they get rowdy as fuck, and it's like, dude, you want to get rowdy as fuck, time and a place for it, man. You want to get rowdy as fuck when you drink, time and a place. Really, you live in an apartment complex and you're coming home drunk. That's definitely not the time nor the place. And I just chill out on Facebook, be like, hey, here's the story. This high-functioning autistic had a couple of beers, smoking on some pipe tobacco, eating some pink salmon, telling you how it's going to go down. I'll pretty much lay it down similar on YouTube to a degree, but I'll film the YouTube videos on my phone, upload it to my desktop, and then upload it to YouTube, and then make videos like this for Facebook. That way, all my fans, whether they're friends or not, can be happy with YouTube or some sort of video content of any kind, you know what I'm saying? And I don't give a fuck what fake who is saying about Felicia, this and that, fun size Felicia, whatever. Trolls got me to lose fun size Felicia with their bullshit advice, and then people got to egg me on even further by making fun of it. I ignore it, and it is what it is. Imagine if I got a sick-ass car and attracted some smoking hot goth chick in my dreams or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, crazier things have happened. Look who we have as a president. I gotta stop using that in this video, but I'm being serious. God damn it. Do you have to be a meth head to be a Methodist? Oh, my sacrilegious sense of humor. That's why Jesus was so skinny when he was on the cross. The dude was high on tweak. I heard Jesus Christ had the best hands for masturbation. His holiness, that crucifixion joke, I nailed it. Is that what they meant by his second coming? Okay, that's enough. That was ridiculous. Oh, damn it, my anti-religious sense of humor is gold. As far as some motherfuckers watching this right now going, oh my sides, that was gold. That was, yeah, I can already see it. There's some motherfuckers watching this video right now live going, oh my sides, this has to make me laugh this hard this early in the morning. Son of a bitch. I think God's pissed off at the United States for electing Trump as president because look at the hurricane, look at the fire in Montana. I'm just kidding, that took it too far. I'm sorry. My political humor only goes so far. Nothing against Donald Trump. I mean, if it came down to it, if I had a threesome with his wife and his daughter, I'd totally fucking do it because I'm Gothic King Cobra. That's how I roll. You fucking two hot-ass chicks in one bed. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, anybody who says grab them by the pussy, you know. And Donald Trump was the first person on his campaign trail to say he supports the LGBT community, and then he turns around and bans transgenders from serving in the military. And it's like, dude, it makes your head hurt. All you can do is sit back, bitch about it, and eat pink salmon. Take it with a grain of salt. I'm not transgender, I'm not gay, you know what I'm saying? But people use those words to make fun of me because I'm a heterosexual goth. I'm straight and I like the chicks, you know what I'm saying? Chicks find me attractive. There's something about a bad boy gothic musician who plays a mean guitar that chicks just can't get over, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to rush out and fuck the first chick that falls into my goddamn lap, but I have enough confidence to tell you that I can play the field a bit and find someone that's right for me. And haters, you know, fuck them. They find some insecure bullshit with that. They can't be comfortable with who they are as a person. They see me who's comfortable with who I am as a person. They're like, oh, we're jealous. We're going to attack him. But their jealousy and their hate only makes me stronger on social media. So they're really doing me a favor. So thank you, haters. Everywhere. Every hater on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you for sucking my dick. I bet it tastes great, doesn't it? I bet the cum drizzling down the back of your throat tastes so good, doesn't it? Because that's basically what you're doing when you're making fun of me on social media. You're sucking my cock. Because all it's doing is making you look like a huge asshole and making me look more cooler on YouTube and Facebook and making me more famous. That's all it's doing. It makes people like you look pathetic and people like me more famous. So it seems kind of counterproductive. If you don't like someone's videos, then don't fucking watch them. It's just that fucking simple. And knowing haters could use a video like this to troll me with stupid voice trolling, I don't care. They do it because they're obsessed with me. They can't get enough of me. And that's why these haters choke on my dick that much fucking harder when they obsessively troll me. Like, coming down the back of their throat wasn't enough. They had to suck my dick that much fucking harder. And that's really what these haters are doing when they pick on me. You pick on somebody with autism, you're basically sucking that autistic dick and kissing their Asperger's so fucking hard. You gotta think, if trolls' hatred is making me more famous on social media, making me more famous on social media is only going to make my ego that much bigger. So it seems kind of counterproductive to what these trolls are trying to do. But that's just my fucking 2 cents. Not that it matters much. I could live off a fucking fish. Yes, I could. Because fish is delicious. It's cheap, it's a good source of protein. I try to keep the receipts for financial reasons, and then riding home with a bunch of groceries on my bike, that goddamn receipt falls out because of the fucking Wyoming wind, and I'm just like, and I was at a position where, okay, spill your groceries all over the sidewalk or save the receipts. Don't you just love life sometimes? It ain't just a peach. I mean, it could be worse, but damn, dude. Life fucks with everybody. Ain't that the fucking truth? It don't matter if you're rich or poor, famous or not. Life fucks with everybody. And you can either bitch about it or make the best of it, or a combination of the both. But bitching about it, you're going to get people who are going to say, you think that's bad. You know, people are going to be comparing sob stories all of a sudden. It's like, dude, come on. Comparing sob stories isn't going to fix the problems. It's only going to make it worse because people are going to be like, oh, you think that's bad. And people are going to be distracted. The point being is that life fucks with everybody to some degree. And you can't avoid it. People have bad days, people have good days. It is how it is, you know. Some people just wake up on the shitty side of the bed, you know. The fact that I opened this can with a can opener using a very large kitchen knife and peeled apart all 4 sections of my cuts without cutting myself or stabbing myself in my hand. Mind you, I had the knife like this. I was like, and didn't stab my guitar playing hand that I used to fret, mind you. And people are panicking in the Facebook Live comment section. Quick, somebody be prepared to call somebody. Blah, 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 blah. It's like, shut the fuck up. And I wasn't even paying attention to the comment section. I was more focused on getting this can of fucking pink salmon open. And by the end of it, people were like, that son of a bitch. Yeah. Because you know Arctic Star makes good pink salmon in a can. Clean as a whistle. 4 sections right there. Boom. Protein for the biceps. Chop. Oh yeah. A couple of scoops of peanut butter. My diet is nothing but protein and grease. And surprisingly enough, I have a very high metabolism. I'm lean as fuck. But I got these massive fucking arms and I love it. Yeah. I'm gonna get some water because eating peanut butter out of the jar is fucking awesome, really delicious, but it sticks to the back of your throat and it's like, When you're single, you can eat out of the jar of peanut butter without risking judgment. God damn it. I'll adjust the video lighting of this video for my next YouTube video. And by doing that, I'm going to turn on this light over here. Just like that. There we go. Now I'm going to be chilling out. For the YouTube video, it's going to look like this, basically. But people who say, Facebook shit, you shouldn't do it, blah, 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 blah. Like, who the fuck are you to tell me how to run my Facebook? I don't tell you how to run your Facebook, so what gives you the right to tell me how to run my Facebook? Exactly. Fucking exactly. Fuck these haters talking shit. Fuck these goddamn haters talking shit. Oh, this gun's pretty badass, but that's not the most badass one I own. And I found that Daisy BBs work best out of a Crossman Pump Master. Personal experience, man, just sharing the info. Put this one up too so it's safe. I got a small variety of different shells, but they're all basically in the same class of shells. Here's one of the boxes of shotgun shells that I possess. Right here. Nice close-up of that. I'm not going to say how many boxes I have, but I'll show off one of the boxes online. All I gotta do, literally when you think about it, double barrel shotgun, this right here is a full clip, easily, you know. And this is the stuff that's not going to penetrate through walls when you shoot it, but it's going to be enough to pepper the person that's trying to break into your apartment or house. So the shells I have right here are perfect for home defense in an apartment complex type situation. You know, that's tactically smart. Now, if you live in an apartment complex, small game birdshot is more than enough. You pepper somebody in the fucking knee with that, that's not gonna feel too good. I'm just fucking saying. The first shot peppers their knee, the second shot fucking peppers their spine. Oh, dude. They'll be on the ground like, you know what I'm saying? And by that time, they're on the ground like, they go to reach for their gun. You've already broken open your double barrel shotgun and loaded two more in and closed it, and you got the loaded gun pointed on their fucking head. You get quick enough at loading a double barrel shotgun. You know what I'm saying? There's no need to do it for Facebook, obviously. I'm pretty quick at it. But, yeah. By the time they go to reach for their gun, you've already got two more shells loaded. Now, my shotgun takes 2 3/4 quarter shells. No bullshit. I know it's ironic as fuck, but 2 1/4 shells, yeah. Just look at the case. I opened it upside down by mistake, but right there, you see it takes The shells are 2 3/4 inches, 3 ounce, 1 1/8, 7.5 shot. It's small game. You know, I got small game steel shot. I got small game bird shot. All the shells I possess are all small game. But I got a variety of small game. It's low recoil and it's designed to take down the enemy and not penetrate walls and shit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. This right here is my lowest recoil that I possess. The stuff right here, lowest recoil is right here. You want to see the shells that have the highest recoil? I think my Asperger's was talking shit as I was walking away. Anyways, in this box, right here, I contain the shotgun shells I possess, the small game load I have with the highest recoil. This one I also accidentally opened up upside down, but I'll hold the lid shut so you can read it. Gotta love Winchester shotgun shells. That's all I shoot out of my shotgun. Winchester dry lock, plated steel shot, 12 gauge, 3 inches, 1400 velocity, 1 1/4 ounce 2 shot. Literally 1 1/4 ounce of 2 shot. Yeah, that's something like this in slug or buckshot would kick like a motherfucker. In small game, this shit's pretty fucking potent. This right here, if I was in a bad enough mood and I wanted to fuck up the bad guy that was breaking into my apartment, I could pull out 2 of these sons of bitches. And they wouldn't even have a fucking kneecap. Their kneecap would be gone. They'd be on the carpet, bleeding, going, I'll take 2 of these bastards out and show you what they look like. How goth is that? Facebook. Look at that. These shotgun shells are black. You can't tell me that's not goth as fuck. If I was feeling extra mean, I could use these on a burglar. But I save these mostly for the range. My highest velocity, highest kicking shells that I possess. These right here are some mean sons of bitches. This is basically steel-plated small game. Steel-plated with a velocity of 1400. And that's pretty much overkill. I mean, in an apartment this size, that's overkill. 1400 velocity, that's ridiculous. Like, this apartment's way smaller than that. So, I reckon you wouldn't want to get shot with something like this. These shells are black because black is the color of death. And I guarantee you, you get shot with something like this, you'd be dead. Like in a home defense situation. And I shot through a good number of these right here. But yeah, like I said, there's 12 gauge, 3 inch, 1400 velocity, 1 1/4 ounce 2 shot. steel-plated small game. A small game is for like rabbits, birds, squirrels, that sort of thing. You know, anything heavier than this would penetrate walls, and that's a hazard to my neighbors. And fuck that. If I have a shotgun for home defense, I want it to penetrate the bad guy and nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Facebook, like, can you dig what I'm saying here? Yeah. But yeah, with my shotgun, I got a couple of open cases lying around. Now, the mild shit, as I considered it, the mild shit is Winchester Universal 12 gauge 2 3/4 inch 3-shot, 1 1/8 ounce 7.5 shot, small target and game load. This right here, these are the shells I first showed you, and these kick the least amount completely. And then something that would be a little bit stronger, just a little bit stronger than the shells I just showed you, would be the other shells that I have, which are shells like these. The case is completely different, but surprise, surprise, Winchester shotgun shells. These are Winchester Super Target 12 gauge 2 3/4 inches 3 ounce 1 1/8 7-shot target loads. Target loads are low recoil, which makes aiming a little bit easier, you know. I'll show you what these look like. This is a case I properly opened, right side up. They look oddly similar to the ones over here, don't they? Kind of. Dude, I got so many fucking shotgun shells, it's unreal. I can stock up on this shit pretty easily. And double barrel shotguns don't hold that much as far as ammo, so being able to stock up on shells makes it easier. Alright, so this right here is the Winchester Universal. And this here is the Winchester Super Target. We got the Winchester Super Target in this hand, and then the Winchester Universal in this hand. They're similar to some degrees. They look exactly the same, but they're different kinds of shells. Completely. Nonetheless, if you're going to shoot shotguns, you gotta trust the right ammunition for the job. And let me tell you something about Winchester shotgun shells. These things are Gothic King Cobra approved. Winchester shotgun shells definitely get the job done. Really, all I gotta do is keep this open case next to my shotgun, and I'm good to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna burn through a case in a home defense situation. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying? But somebody comes knocking, it's like chung chung. Okay, wait a second. Do I know you? Hold on a second. And without these things right here, the shotgun's fucking harmless. You know what I'm saying? And keeping it empty is just part of maintaining gun safety. It's easy enough to load where, you know what I'm saying, if there was a situation that required it, it'd be done and over with. But once people hear the drop of 2 shells into a double barrel shotgun, that's the sound you never forget. That chunk chunk. figure like I got I definitely got enough shells to get the job done. Like, I'm not gonna say how many boxes of shells I have. Well, that's the variety of shells that I possess. Different varieties of small game, Winchester steel shots, small game, and target loaded. Those little black shells, they fucking kick, man. And I imagine that's like one step from being like buckshot, basically. Buckshot would kick a little bit harder than that, and then it's slowly be like graduating, you know? I'm easing my way into it, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure I can handle heavier loads, but I don't want to just jump before I swim, you know? I don't want to run before I walk. You know what I'm saying? Getting used to being able to comfortably shoot my shotgun is more practical than being all big and macho, you know? Oh, look at me, I'm shooting slugs, bam, bam, you know? Come on now. Like, seriously. But these are just your basic Winchester Universal small game loads. Just straight up BBs. And the cool thing about it, on these cases, you can see a diagram. On the side, that diagram is basically what the inside of your shotgun shell looks like. Oh yes, real firearms are so much fun, but they're a responsibility, not a right. Well, they are a right to a degree, but they're also a responsibility, you know what I'm saying? They're not a guaranteed right because irresponsible people shouldn't have guns. That's why we have background checks. Now, if guns were illegal, a lot of people want guns to be made illegal because they think guns are evil. I understand their reasoning, but at the same time, if you make guns illegal, all of a sudden you got gangsters and people saying, okay, you want a gun? You can buy it on the black market. People are making their own ghost guns and this and that, and it's just creating more problems than it's worth. And if you're selling guns out of a responsible gun store where they require you to do paperwork and you get a proper background check, so that people are not selling guns to complete lunatics, you know what I'm saying? It's at least to a degree, you know, it feels like a much safer attempt to make the gun culture a little bit more safer, despite, you know, the assholes, and that's just the thing of it, is assholes ruin it for everybody. You take, I'm gonna fidget with a shell real quick. You take fidget spinners, for instance. And kids were taking fidget spinners and spinning them as fast as they could, and then throwing them at people, so that when they were throwing them at people while they were spinning, which of course, what do you think is gonna fucking happen? Motherfuckers are getting injured, you know what I'm saying? And now schools are banning them, and children with ADHD or autism had to have special permission to use them in school. Just because, you know, kids who didn't normally need them but still found them cool because they are kind of cool. Fidget spinners are kind of cool. You can't deny. Like, it's kind of fun to sit there and fucking spin as fast as you can, you know? You get one, you fuck around with it. It's addicting to a degree, you know what I'm saying? But you don't need a fidget spinner to, like, fidget, you know what I'm saying? You can take a loaded shotgun shell and fidget with that because it's way more badass. But the thing of it is, I'm not necessarily a fidgeting type of person. You know what I'm saying? Facebook, like, I bought one that was all black. I painted it, parts of it dark green. It was cool. I fucked with it. It was fun to, you know what I'm saying? Then it broke on me, and I was like, well, that sucks. It's kind of useless. And then I see what people do with different kinds of fidget spinners, different designs and shit like that. And then, it's cool to see where the imagination can take it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen some kick-ass fidget spinners that are like different shapes, like dollar signs and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And that really definitely takes it to the limit. You know what I'm saying? But you hear when that shotgun shell drops from the floor. It's solid as fuck. If that shotgun shell was empty after being blasted, you go to pull that out and chuck it. It hits the floor. It's not going to sound solid as fuck. You can tell when a shotgun shell is loaded because, one, the front of it is closed off just like that. Two, the primer hasn't been fired. If I can get the camera to focus. There we go. You see that? The shotgun primer hasn't been fired. The front's sealed off. And it's heavy from all the gunpowder. It's heavy from all the gunpowder and BBs that are in it. Not like super ridiculous heavy, but it's got some weight to it. You drop it into your gun. You're going to hear it sink in there just straight chunk, chunk. You know what I'm saying? Guns aren't the problem. Society is the fucking problem. And the sooner you start blaming guns and mass media and violent video games and violent musicians for mass shootings and shit, that's just creating more problems than it's worth. You're adding a scapegoat to the situation is all you're doing. It's very easy to blame Grand Theft Auto for the mass shootings, but really that's just a fucking video game. People who take it out of context and abuse the system ruin it for everybody else, All of a sudden, people are saying you shouldn't play Grand Theft Auto because blah, 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 blah. So-and-so played it and it inspired them to do this, this, and this. Well, that's so-and-so's problem. That's not Grand Theft Auto's fault. I play it and I'm not doing stupid shit. There are plenty of people who play violent video games, listen to violent music, and for them it's like a release, and it's not necessarily gonna escape from the music or the video games, you know what I'm saying? For them it's a healthy way to express when they're having an angry moment. Seriously, when you're angry and you turn on some angry music, you can use it to therapeutically relate to that song. And when you use that angry music to therapeutically relate to the moment, or just because it's badass music in general, you know what I'm saying? So what's your favorite gas station? Is it Shell gas station? See what I did there? I said Shell gas station. That was a really, really horrible pun. Now here's the thing. A pump shotgun, yes, a pump shotgun. Pump and semi-automatic shotguns and AA-12 shotguns. Those are all badass. They all hold a significant amount more shells, but you burn through cases quicker when you're shooting it. So, pros and cons. They may hold more ammo, but as a consequence to that pro of holding more ammo, the con is that it takes longer to load. A double barrel or break action shotgun may take less ammo, but that's a con. But the pro is that it's quick as fuck to load. You get a single action or a double barrel. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that, Facebook. Cha. I got home responsibly after drinking, I wasn't being an ass about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be smart about that shit. don't drive and drink. That's not smart. I mean, yeah, you get what I'm saying. Don't drive drunk. Fuck that stupid shit. If you've had your fill, you know what I'm saying? Be smart about getting home safely. If you have to call a cab or walk, be sure you walk a straight line. If you're too drunk to walk a straight line from your current destination, chill for a second until you sober up enough to walk a straight line. Get to your destination, do what you gotta do. But calling a cab or walking to your next destination is a lot smarter than driving drunk. Just saying. Yeah, as far as recoil goes, is Winchester Universal small game lowest recoil that I got. It's like if I'm feeling generous, but also like I don't want to fuck around, load 2 of these in for home defense. If I feel like, okay, why'd you fucking put me through this shit? But it's whatever, you're still gonna get your ass kicked. Load on some of the stuff from the white box. Or if I'm feeling extra mean, like, okay, motherfucker, you pissed me off. Now you're gonna have to suffer, and it's gonna hurt when I shoot you. In self-defense. That's when I'm loading the black shells, you know what I'm saying? And steel-plated small game shot, 1400 velocity for a tiny-ass studio apartment for home defense. Yeah, that's overkill, but the gun is so easily recognized by now that anybody who tries stealing it wouldn't get away with it. And on top of that, you know what I'm saying? That shit's great for home defense. You know what I'm saying? And with a break action shotgun, there's less moving parts. And less moving parts on a break action shotgun, you know what I'm saying? That's quite often means it's easier to clean and a lot easier to fix. You know, really, when you look at it, not necessarily just guns, but it's everything in life. There's a pro and a con to everything. And that's definitely a way to look at it. A different perspective on things, and that's how I roll. You know what I'm saying? This 2 hour long video is ridiculously fucking long, and there's only like 5 people watching it. But you know what? This is basically an introduction to what's gonna be an awesome collection of videos on YouTube and Facebook alike. And the fans are going to be happy going either YouTube or Facebook, you know what I'm saying? Because eventually the fans are going to hook up and be like, yo, this is real, like, Facebook account, got a friend request, this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? And if it's a legit fan and they get legitly requested and everything, or I accept the request or whatever, because I get comments saying, you never accept friend request, retard. Well, being a YouTube celebrity does come at a small price. A lot of people like to fuck with you, and a lot of people are trying to be legit. So you get like 45, 46 friend requests. You could have 10 people trying to fuck with you, and like 20 or 30 people that want to be your friend. You know what I'm saying? And that's just real talk right there. So, yeah. But I'm not tripping out about it because that's just a small price to pay for a little bit of YouTube fame. Put these on the shelf next to my safe spot for my gun. So if I have to get out of bed and rush to my gun in a home defense situation, it's not going to be an issue, you know. Tactically, you got to be able to think things through, you know. Be smart about it. Hold on a second. Another amazing invention would have to be ramen noodles. And the cool thing about this is you can mix and match different flavors. There's different ways to make it. I want to show you a very easy way to make it. Get the noodles, break it up, put it in a bowl, sprinkle in the seasoning, add water, microwave it so it's hot enough to where the noodles are cooked. Boom, you're done. Easy enough. Piece of piss. Break it up into 4 sections before I get it into the bowl. Just makes it easier to cook and shit. Just 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, here's another delicious. Here's another delicious food I could survive off of very easily. Simple as fuck to make, and it doesn't make a huge mess when you make it. You might spill a little bit of ramen water in your microwave if you overfill your bowl, but that's really just depends on circumstance. Facebook. Yes. Boom, break all the noodles up just like that. Take my shrimp seasoning. Sprinkle it all around just like that. Put some water in there and microwave that shite. Easy enough. Okay, so I spilled a little bit of water transferring it to the microwave, but that's easy to clean up. Fucking 6 minutes and 66 seconds in the microwave. I guarantee you that shit's gonna be done. All right, people are joining up. That's what's up. Checking out the live stream. Can we get an update on your double barrel? I did do that at the beginning of this video. It's doing just fine. It's fixed. It's good to go. It looks good, Yeah. The sun's rising in Casper, Wyoming. With an all-nighter getting drunk, which is something I normally wouldn't do, but I don't work today, so I'm not going to do something like that before going to work the next day. That's just irresponsible, you know what I'm saying, Facebook? And that right there is playing that shit smart. Bachelor life. Oh. Might disappear into the dark, just stare off at the microwave, wait for it to finish cooking all the way, so that I can push it open at the last second before it beeps. You know what I'm saying? Facebook. I'm just kind of OCD like that. Yeah. Pretty much how that's done. I got to about 3 minutes and 44 seconds, and just for one packet, out of 6 minutes and 66 seconds for how powerful that shit was. That wasn't enough to cook it. I spilled a bunch of hot ramen water on my hand, like just like a little bit. I was like, oh fuck, that's hot. Pour just a little bit, just a pinch of Tony's seasoning in there to give it some flavor. And the cool thing about ramen is you can mix and match different flavors. You could add cheese to it to melt it while you cook it. There's so many delicious options you have with it. You people don't even know. The shit you can do with ramen noodles is amazingly delicious. Ramen noodles are surprisingly cheap, easy to make, and you can add like shredded cheese to it when you go to microwave it so that like the cheese melts with the noodles. Oh, you get a beef ramen noodle, you get some shredded cheddar cheese, some of that yellow shredded cheddar cheese, and just sprinkle it into your noodles and do it in bursts so that's all melted and gooey. And like in between bursts, go in there, stir it up with the fork, pull the fork back out, microwave it some more, stir it up, microwave it, pull the fork back out, microwave it some more. I've done it before, and cheesy ramen noodle is so good. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I cooked it for 6 minutes and 66 seconds, but with one packet, it got down to 3 minutes and 44 seconds. And you can definitely see this ramen is definitely cooked. That's legit Facebook. And just because I make videos on Facebook doesn't mean I'm not going to make videos on YouTube. So whatever people are saying or talking shit, fuck them. They don't even know. You got a nice, delicious bowl of ramen noodles just like that. Hell yeah. I might dig around the hot sauce and see. I might add a little bit of hot sauce to this. Dig around the hot sauce collection. Digging into my hot sauce collection. Boom. Habanero. Right there. Habanero hot sauce. Habaneros are nothing to fuck around with. This is hot sauce made from habanero peppers. I want to put some into this shrimp ramen noodle that's been seasoned very lightly with just a sprinkle of Tony seasoning. Just a little bit of that hot sauce to give it flavor. That's enough. That's perfect. Amount right there. Just like that. I'll stir that up into the noodles. This fork right here, and just stir that up. Pour a little hot sauce into the noodles. I could probably add just a little bit more, so these noodles get a nice kick. That bottle was almost empty anyways, so drain the last of that one into the ramen noodles. Stir this shit up right quick. I'll let it cool off for a minute. As far as temperature wise, because it just came out of the microwave, I'm gonna add some more hot sauce to it to make it super spicy. Just for Facebook. Because why the fuck not? Empty bottle, dispose of it. Alright, for hot sauces, we got, to add to this, we got cayenne pepper, hot sauce, and chipotle. So you got chipotle, cayenne, habanero. 3 different hot sauces going into one ramen noodle. Oh, yeah. Save a little bit of that so we don't burn through that completely. This is the chipotle. Here's the spicy look. Here's the spicy chipotle. Pour it in there. Now we're going to mix in for the final ingredient for this ramen noodle some cayenne pepper hot sauce. There's a little bit left in the bottom of this particular bottle. But that's empty, and that wasn't enough spicy heat. So I'll put this one back in the fridge. There's still just a little bit left. Put this one in the garbage because it's empty. And we'll add one more sauce to it. A little bit of exotic detail hot sauce. Going crazy with the hot sauces, man. Like 3 to 4 different hot sauces into one fucking ramen noodle. Dun, 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 dun. Right there, you can see where I poured that shit in. Alright. Got 4 different hot sauces going into one shrimp ramen noodle. I'll mix that up. Nice and proper. I like spicy food, and this is definitely going to have a nice kick to it. You're going to taste the shrimp and like 4 different hot sauces going into one. The flavor on this with the Tonys is going to be nice. Just smelling that ramen noodle smells amazing. I'm going to put this back in the fridge with my hot sauce collection. I shall be back. Alright, y'all, back of this Facebook video. Got the King Cobra bringing the heat with these spicy ass shrimp ramen noodles. So The sounds and smells beyond amazing. If you like spicy food, this is definitely right up your fucking alley. I can smell the heat coming off these, and it's awesome. What's up, David? What's up, Chris? What's up, Simon? What's up, Corey, Simon? A lot of people are joining. Amanda just says, have you ever slept yet? In the last couple of hours, no, I haven't, but that's alright. This isn't something I normally do. Unless it's my day off the next day, then if I have the option to do it, then yeah, why not, Calculating my next move for social media perfectly, of course. Push these down just a little bit and kind of stir them up. Stir up these ramen noodles real good. It looked like just a regular bowl of ramen noodles. If you were hungry enough and if you didn't smell them and you weren't expecting it, you'd probably be like, whoa, hold on a second. But I want these to cool off temperature-wise to where I can eat them. I want them to be hot in flavor, not hot in temperature, just the right temperature for eating these. Eating spicy food is good for you. It's good for your immune system. Keeps the mosquitoes away during the summer. Mosquitoes smell spicy food on your system. They're like, fuck this person, I ain't eating them. During the winter, it keeps you warm when it's super cold out. So, there's like 3 to 4 different hot sauces going into this ramen noodle that I made. So King Cobra don't fuck around when it comes to spicy food. Like, this is legit. That just smells hella fucking spicy. It also smells hella fucking good. Oh, damn. Okay, hold on a second. I gotta show this off real quick. Just watch this. Hashtag noodles. Oh, look at that. Look at those noodles. Look at it. That right there is where it's at. That noodle pull. That pull with the noodles just straight. Let that first bite kick in just a little bit. Get a feel for that heat. So warm me up for that chip challenge that I'm doing on YouTube. Oh, damn. That's got a nice little bit of heat to it. Like it subsides and then it stops for a minute and then it keeps going. The flavor on it is pretty fucking good if you like spicy food. I'd recommend it. I like spicy food. So I'm gonna savor these noodles a bit, not just scarf them down, So I can savor that heat and that flavor. But the shrimp and the shrimp flavoring is kind of overpowered by the spiciness of the hot sauces, but that's alright. I like it because I like spicy food. And this right here, these 4 hot sauces working together are definitely doing the trick. They're doing the trick very nicely. Try to avoid stuttering when I'm making a video. The last thing I need is to stutter when I'm making a video. It's just one more thing for the trolls to make fun of me for, right? But at the same time, fuck the trolls. Fuck the trolls. Not only am I going to eat the noodles from this crazy ramen noodle mixture live on Facebook, but I'm also going to drink the water in the bowl from it. Those spicy ramen noodles definitely have a nice kick to them. They're probably not as spicy as those one ramen noodles that Matt Stoney ate a shit ton of. You know what I'm talking about. Matt Stoney's the shit. I watch his videos. I'm subscribed to him on YouTube. Dude's an awesome competitive eater. You know. And he ate these ramen noodles that were like blood red, and they were like super fucking spicy. You know, I forget the name of those ramen noodles and what they're called, but I heard they're really spicy. And the next best thing for me is to kind of make my own spicy ramen noodles, and that's exactly what I did. My whole mouth is definitely burning. I got a nice tongue and lip tingling sensation. This is definitely going to hurt pooping this out, but totally worth it. I mean, the flavor on this is delicious. As the weather starts getting colder, it's good to start eating more and more spicy food every now and then. Keeps my sinuses clear. Not only does it keep your sinuses clear, but it helps your immune system when the weather gets colder, which causes you to be sick less. You know, in 2 hours of me talking led up to this spicy ramen noodle challenge. Like, I wonder if my face is getting red from eating these ramen noodles. Just a little bit. Like, you know it's spicy when your face turns red. This particular mixture that I just concocted live on Facebook might be too intense for some people. So if you can't handle spicy food, I would not recommend this. But me, on the other hand, I'm like, dude, it's kicking my ass a little bit. It's nice and delicious, packed full of flavor. I'm digging it. Anybody considering doing a video of me talking, a video of themselves talking for a Facebook Live video. I did more than talk. Spoke my mind, fucking ended it with spicy ass ramen noodles. And that's what's up. All them hot sauces I mixed into it. Yeah, buddy. Look at that. It's almost done. I'm gonna conquer this spicy ramen noodle like it's nobody's business. Consider these training wheels for a spicy chip challenge. YouTube's probably gonna be like, why are you out of breath and why you acting like your mouth's on fire? Because I was doing a spicy ramen noodle challenge on Facebook. What of it? Ugh. Yeah, that's some raunchy, gnarly shit, man. Each bite is starting to feel like fire. You know what I call this deadly combination? What exactly would I call this deadly noodle combination that I just created? This deadly noodle combination, I call it fire noodles. People are like, we want more cooking videos. Well, there you go. There's a cooking video live on Facebook. And a food challenge at the same time. It's like killing two birds with one stone. Holy shit, those are spicy. This is what separates the boys from the men. Keep going at it until it's all gone. Our hot sauce combination is fucking crazy. Crazy good and crazy spicy. You start eating it a little bit faster, the heat builds up just a little bit. As a hot sauce and slash spicy food connoisseur, I enjoy hot sauce and I enjoy spicy food. A little potion right there. If you have a fucking cold, I guarantee you eat something just like what I'm eating right now, your cold will be gone by the time you're done eating that bowl. Your sinuses will be so fucking clear. Most of that's just liquid. There's a couple of noodles left. Drinking that liquid's going to be potent. But I drink that liquid because my fans are awesome. Make sure you get all these noodles out before we drink the liquid. Check in that comment section while we eat these. That's going to burn the royal butthole on the way out, my lord. Yeah, no shit. This isn't gonna feel too good pooping this out, but I do this. I do this crazy shit for your sick entertainment. Fire noodle challenge. You look at the water, it looks like fire, kind of. Yep. That'll clear out the sinuses nicely. You can definitely see my face is red as fuck right now. That's no bullshit. My face is red as fuck right now. All the pepper's going into this. It's definitely enough to turn up the heat. I call these global warming noodles because that's how fucking spicy they are. All jokes aside. I'm a man of my word. I'm definitely a man of my word. I say when I finish a ridiculously spicy bowl of ramen noodles live on Facebook, including drinking the liquid after the noodles, I'm gonna fucking do it. Yeah, it's gonna burn like a son of a bitch, but I'm doing it to prove a point. And because I'm hungry and this shit's delicious. Lots of alcohol, no sleep. Day off today, wonderful combination. Spicy ass ramen noodles. Even the burps burn. I got a big ass container of Tony seasoning that a fan sent me. I pour a small amount into the lid, very tiny amount, like about that much for flavor. That's enough after adding all the hot sauces on top of it. There's something about eating spicy food. Your endorphins kick in. It's intense. It's a food high. I can't explain, but it is legitimately a food high. If the food's spicy enough, you might hallucinate just a little bit. The Hellburger, I did the Hellburger challenge. I did with homeboy Scotty. That was the spiciest burger I've ever eaten. That burger made me hallucinate. Getting all these noodles out before I drink it. Watching the sunrise in beautiful Casper, Wyoming. Eating some spicy ass ramen noodles. Alright. Like I said in my documentary, tomorrow is a new day. As it says in my t-shirt. And these ramen noodles are pretty fucking spicy. Holy shit. Fuck, now my eyes are starting to water just a little bit. Just a little bit. You know it's good when that's happening. Looks like, oh, nope, not quite. Almost fished all the noodles out. Okay, there's no more noodles left in my liquid here. And what I'm about to do is extremely stupid. It should not be tried by anybody sensitive to spicy food. I think I gotta set this son of a bitch down for a second. Need some water to cool off my palate for a second. I want to check this entire rest of this. big gulps of water that actually did cool it down just a little bit. But there's still a nice burn going on. That's some crazy shit. Pulling an all-nighter and eating some spicy-ass ramen. Oh, I'm drinking this, or at least a good chunk of this, for my fans, and to say fuck the haters. As spicy as this is, I don't think I could drink all of it. Anyone who attempts this challenge is stupid, to say the least, or stupid, or they really love spicy food. I might end up drinking the entire thing in one sitting. It's gonna burn like a son of a bitch, though. I'm gonna try to shoot for the entire thing. This entire bowl of the spicy liquid used to make this ridiculously hot ramen noodle. Watching this shit when it's on my Facebook is gonna be crazy as fuck. Guarantee that. Can you put your finger in the broth and then rub it on your eye? Fuck that shit. I actually have to go to work now. Have a good day, Josh. Thanks, David. You too. Thanks for the sick entertainment, bro. You're welcome, David. That's good. Yeah, I'm reading. I'm trying to be more attentive to the comment section when I make the Facebook videos. Or when I make just raw, unedited YouTube videos, I can worry about the comments when I pick and choose which ones I allow. So, yeah. Cheers. Instead of rubbing this stuff in my eye, I'll drink the entire bowl. That bowl is empty, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, fucking hell. Drinking that was stupid, but oh fuck, now my eyes are really watering. Yeah. Hot sauce junkie. Putting this bastard in the sink and getting some water. That was spicy enough to bring the heat, but water is actually helping it cool down significantly. After gulping down that much what do they call it? Stew. The stew of those ramen noodles with all those hot sauces. Holy shit. It was definitely spicy and also delicious, but whew. The amount of kick on that hot sauce. The burn's starting to push into my stomach. Oh Jesus fucking Christ, that's gnarly. Whew. Man, when that hot sauce combination hits your stomach, whew, even my burps taste like it. Oh man. Oh. That's definitely not a hot sauce combination for novices. I'd say that's intermediate to advanced. For hot sauce spiciness scale, you really have to love spicy food to do that. Oh yeah. People stay up until they have to go to work watching my videos on Facebook. That's how much people admire me on social media. And to celebrate that, and to say fuck the haters, I smashed that bowl of spicy ramen noodles live on Facebook for your sick entertainment. Fuck, that burns. But my sinuses are nice and clear. Protein, the occasional spicy food assures that my muscles remain big and healthy, my body has energy, and my sinuses stay clear. Which, for the most part, a diet that consists of mostly grease, protein, occasional junk food, and occasional spicy food. You know, it's fattening to a degree, yes, but which in small doses, it's fine, depending on what you eat. People who excessively pig out on the food that's bad for you, like jelly-filled donuts, oh, fucking A. A cherry jelly-filled donut is the fucking bomb. Like jelly-filled donuts in general are just where it's at, man. I deep fry that son of a bitch in some batter and eat it. Just one time, just to say I did it. Now, every so often I would deep fry food like that, but I wouldn't do it excessively. It'd be once in a blue moon, just because of how unhealthy it is. And if I got to the point where I could do something like that, I'd be like, hey, you two, making up some batter, gonna deep fry some goodness. Deep and fried goodness with God the King Cobra. Like today we're deep frying, you know what I'm saying? Taking the cooking videos and expanding with them just a little bit. Now for 6,000 subscribers, that chip challenge is going to be way more spicy than what I just went through. That water's gonna help settle some of that heat in my fucking stomach. God damn. Son, that was some intensely spicy ramen. The thing about eating spicy food, if it's liquidy, it hurts to pee. Spicy food, when it's liquidy like that, it hurts to poop it, but you drink some water before you have to pee it out or poop it out. You know what I'm saying? It helps the digestive process of it, helps mellow it out just a little bit. Oh, yeah. Mm. Just enough water to stay cool, to cool my mouth off after eating that. And then that follows suit and cools off the rest of me. I'll tell you what, beer goes right through you. So I must pee right quick. These haters can piss off as far as I'm concerned. Button that shit up right quick, belt it, good to go. Yeah, I pounded down that spicy ramen noodle for the fans. A lot of people are joining into the chat for the first time, like, whoa. You know, even though it's only getting like one view at the moment. As soon as this shit goes live on Facebook, people are gonna be like, yo, King Cobra's got some mad skill, man. And I got a couple of cigarette butts in my ashtray to make sure that they're out. I'm gonna take these Marlboro Smooth cigarette butts with the tobacco that's still in them. I'm gonna pinch it into my pipe just like that. So that way before I empty it, it's not having any cigarette butts that are on fire. This is a great way to make sure that you're being safe with it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Facebook. That's not a cigarette butt. It's a screw of some sort on the chair. In the works of trying to find the right screws for it, you know. They ain't giving nothing but a thing. Marble Smooth 100s are delicious. I'm out. burn through a pack in a day. And that's what I was sharing with people. I could probably go through a pack in like a day and a half, which isn't too bad. But here's a way for me to make sure that all my cigarette butts are safely put out, you know, and make sure I'm not wasting my tobacco at the same time. And I checked all my cigarette butts for all the tobacco here. Set my pipe down to get other pipe out so I don't dump it by mistake. And go dump my ashtray of all the cigarette butts here. Just like that, man. Just stick my other pipe back in there. Get the pipe loaded with the tobacco again, and we're good to go. Now my ashtray is empty. You know what I'm saying? Keeping it empty helps with the smell of cigarette ash, and keeping the window open helps with the smell of tobacco. You know, thinking 4 steps ahead of myself, that's where it's at. A lot of people treat me like I'm stupid. Newsflash, I'm not.